ethyl chloride. As the nitrogen is attacking, at the end I get CH3, CH2NC. The compound number 1 in this case, that is cyanide and isocyanates, are functional isomers. They have same formula. Notice that cyanide has a good smell, pleasant smell, whereas isocyanates have foul smell, very bad smell. You can distinguish them. Similarly, if I take ethyl chloride, I react it with NaNO2, I will be getting CH3CH2ONO as a major product. But if I react it with AgNO2, I am getting CH3CH2NO2. I get nitroethane ethyl nitrite. One shortcut for us to remember is, whenever there is silver, the silver will encourage a bond between carbon and nitrogen. Forget about everything else. It is a simple shortcut. So therefore, if I react ethyl chloride or any alkyl halide with silver nitrate, I get nitroalkane where carbon binds with nitrogen. Whereas with NaNO2, I get alkyl nitrite where oxygen binds with the nitrogen. Are we very clear, sir? Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Very good. Now,
Yes,
I
sir.
wanted to consider what is this compound, sir? Ethyl alcohol. In ethyl alcohol, if I put sodium being a highly reactive metal, it can happily replace hydrogen, and you get hydrogen gas. This compound is called sodium alkoxide. Similarly, like if you have water, if you react with sodium, you will be getting NaOH and half H2. In NaOH, OH is minus. In sodium methoxide, OCH2CH3 is minus. In fact, it is represented as RO minus. Can you see it? Whenever there is a RO minus, it can act as a nucleophile. So if I take ethyl chloride, if I react it with, say, sodium propoxide, naturally the Cl minus is replaced by alkoxide ion. So you are getting CH3CH2. Cl minus place is occupied by OCH2CH2CH3. And this NaCl will get out as NaCl. So this type of compound is called alkyl halide. This type of compound is called sodium alkoxide, RO minus Na plus. What is its name? Sodium alkoxide generally. What is its name? Alkyl halide. Alkyl halide, sodium alkoxide. The alkyl halide undergo SN reaction. Cl minus is replaced by alkoxide ion. And I am getting a type of compound like this. What is this compound, sir?
Ether.
It is called ether. IUPAC name is ethoxyethane. Notice that this is a synthesis to make ether starting with alkyl halide and reaction with sodium alkoxide. And this particular reaction was originally discovered by a scientist called William Sun. So it is called Williamson's synthesis. What is Williamson's synthesis? Rex plus Rona is equal to Rohr. Williamson Rohrs. That's the way we remember. Rohr means ether. Rex means alkyl halide. Rona means sodium alkoxide. Are we very clear about it? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Sir, instead of taking this, if I take alkyl halide, react with CH3 SNA. CH3ONA is sodium alkoxide because oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium are in the same family. Wherever oxygen is coming, instead of oxygen, I can write a compound with sulfur also. For example, I know water. I also know H2S. Why sulfur is coming like oxygen means they are in the same family. So this is hydrogen sulfide, this is water, of course. It is sodium alkoxide and it is sodium alkyl sulfide, sodium alkyl sulfide. So if I react it, naturally NaX will go, I will be getting RSCH. What is the name of this compound, sir? ROCH3 is ether. What is RSCH3? Sir, this is alcohol. This is called thioalcohol. Okay, sir? So what could be the name of this compound? It is ether. It is thioether. So generally X minus can be replaced by other nucleophiles. There is a list of nucleophilic substitution reactions. In the textbook, there is a table. I wanted you to remember the reagent, the nucleophile it is offering, and the class of the product, and the example of the product. They gave some 15 reactions in a table in the NCERT book. Have you seen it, sir? Should I have to show you? Hello? Should I have to show you that? It is there in books. Where are books? Yes. In fact, today I have a lot of work, so I wanted to complete this portion. This is a table. If you take any alkyl halide react with any nucleophile, you are getting a new product and X minus is going out. The NU is a representation of incoming nucleophile. X is a representation of outgoing nucleophile, maybe chloride, bromide, iodide. Which is the best leaving group means iodide. Iodide is the best leaving group, also best entering group. F is a worst leaving group, worst entering group. Anyway, these are the reagents. These are the nucleophiles incoming. This is the product. This is the family name. All these you should practice thoroughly. Can you read, sir? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Sir, if you want to make a compound called ester or COR, alkyl halide should react with what? In fact, you take RX. No. Carboxylic acid itself cannot react with alkyl halide. Instead of carboxylic acid, you should take silver salt of carboxylic acid. Because RCOO minus Ag plus. This Ag is interested to go with halogen as AgCl, AgBr, AgI precipitate. The silver provides the driving force for X minus to get out. So you should take silver salt of carboxylic acid. Are we very keen on this? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So here RCOO minus is the incoming nucleophile. If I take lithium aluminum hydride, H minus is the incoming nucleophile. If I take AgNO2, NO2 is the incoming nucleophile. So you should practice it thoroughly. If I take methyl sodium, methyl is minus, sodium is plus. So methyl minus is the incoming nucleophile. In fact, methyl minus is the most powerful nucleophile. Any carbon ion is a very powerful nucleophile. So you will be getting alkane. Using this method, variety of compounds can be prepared. Now today, it is the time for us to see how the reaction, SN reaction proceeds. Sir, if I take a simple alkyl halide, say CH3Cl, the solid wedge coming towards you is representing hydrogen coming towards you. The broken wedge of hydrogen is representing hydrogen going away from you. The H and Cl are in the plane of the board or paper. Now, can you see how this methyl chloride is? Hello? Hello? Can you see how the methyl chloride is? One hydrogen is coming towards you, one hydrogen is going away from you, and the H and Cl are in the plane of paper or book. Now, if I am taking OH minus, OH minus is an incoming nucleophile. The OH minus cannot come from the side of Cl because Cl has some minus charge, OH also has minus charge, and naturally the OH minus and Cl minus get repulsion. So OH minus has to come and attack the carbon from backside. Backside attack. It is a tetrahedral molecule, and the OH minus is attacking the carbon which is bonded to chlorine from backside. Why it is attacking carbon, sir? Hello? It is attacking carbon because CCl bond is polar. Cl gets minus charge because it pulls the electron towards itself. Carbon gets plus charge. So if somebody is beating the wife every day, naturally wife will try to develop some cordial relation with her friend's husband. Be careful. Or in other words, her friend's husband may try to develop a kind of sympathy on the lady who is every day beaten by her husband. And sometimes what happens, and her friend's husband or neighbor, he may replace the husband. That creates big problem. That is a big social problem nowadays. So many people take their wives granted. They can kick, they can scold, they can insult. Please don't do that. So nucleophilic substitution is to be avoided in real life. But anyway, in chemistry it happens. So Cl minus goes, OH minus attacks from backside. As OH minus is attacking, Cl minus start leaving. This lady is developing attachment with somebody and also developing detachment with somebody else. As the husband is going away, the other friend is coming closer. By the time the husband completely binds, the neighbor completely binds, husband completely takes divorce. So there is a stage that this lady is having a kind of relation with husband and some other ex. This bond is broken, that bond is broken. One broken bond is breaking completely, another broken bond is forming firmly. So it is a situation where OH is on the one side and Cl is on the other side. The carbon is in the center with the 3 additional hydrogens. It is called pentavalent intermediate. Normally, carbon cannot make 5 bonds. So it is very, very unstable situation where it is like this. As the Cl completely goes, now the OH comes left side. Earlier, the Cl is on the right side. Here, the OH is on the left side. Very interestingly, if this carbon which you are talking, if it is bonded to 3 different groups, 4 different groups, say Cl, A, B, C. In the alkyl halide, if the carbon is bound to all different groups, when the OH attacks from backside, and when you are getting alcohol finally, the way the product appears is exactly the mirror image of the reactant. In other words, if the reacting molecule is like umbrella, the product molecule is like the umbrella that opened up in the reverse direction when there is a cyclone. If you take a umbrella when there is a strong wind, umbrella gets opened in the reverse direction. Have you ever seen it, sir? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen or not? Have you seen or not?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
This is called inversion or Walden inversion. Walden inversion means the configuration of molecule just becomes its mirror image. Now, this type of reaction is called SN2 reaction. It is called SN2 reaction simply because the speed of the reaction depends on the concentration of NaOH as well as concentration of alkyl halide. Notice the carbon which is linked to Cl is having simple hydrogens. Because hydrogen is a very small atom, the OH minus can attack happily from backside. Suppose if this carbon to Cl is locked, is having very big groups like methyl, like ethyl, like phenyl. One is methyl, one is ethyl, one is phenyl. All are big groups. If they are all very big groups, it will be like this. Let us see the picture. May I request all of you to kindly tell all your friends to join in this class, because this we are going very leisurely, and later on in revision I will not be able to do it so leisurely. Please, this is your umbrella. It is your umbrella that got reversed. Can you see the difference? This end and this are pointing in the same direction. They are like this. Here they are opposite. Can you see that? In other words, I would say, if I take a molecule like CCl bonded to a big methyl group, a big ethyl group, a big phenyl group, it is this much big, this is this much big, this is this much big. Now the OH minus, if it wants to attack from backside, can it attack?
No.
Is it possible?
No, sir.
Notice that if there is no space for the boyfriend to come and attack, because this lady is having a very good relation with husband, and she is very well treated by her mother-in-law, by father-in-law, and also by her brother-in-law. All are protecting her. And husband is taking every care. Now the boyfriend cannot approach. When the boyfriend can approach, the OH minus cannot approach due to a problem called steric hindrance. Spatial obstruction. No place. In that case, OH minus can attack this carbon only in one case. What is that case, sir? Hello. When the OH minus can attack? In an accident, the husband dies. Oh my God. No doubt, father-in-law is good, mother-in-law is very good, brother-in-law is excellent. But this man passed away. Now this carbon is crying and crying and crying. It has a charge. Who will take care of my son? Who will take care of my daughter? Who will take care of me? Then the OH minus comes. Wow, I am here, you know. Why fear? The speed of this reaction is not decided by her boyfriend. It is decided by when her husband dies. It all depends on the ease of breaking of CX bond. Once it breaks, he is ready like a wolf. Ladies, when they are crying, anybody can easily convince them, because they are generally kind. They are easily convincible. So notice that the speed of this reaction in this case depends only on the concentration of alkyl halide. The moment alkyl halide becomes carbocation, OH minus immediately attacks. This type of reaction is called SN1 reaction. SN1 reaction is observed only when this is a tertiary alkyl halide, where there is a problem of steric hindrance. In SN1 reaction called substitution nucleophilic unimolecular, the most important step is formation of carbocation. A cation can form when the alkyl halide is kept in a polar solvent like water. Water will encourage the formation of ions. Therefore, polar protic solvents encourage the tertiary alkyl halides by virtue of hydrolysis to form carbocations. Once they make a carbocation, then the OH minus is ready to attack. And now, if I'm looking at the SN1 reaction, once the carbocation forms, it is trivalent because carbon is making 3 bonds. It has positive charge. There is a lot of place here. From this side, OH minus can attack, or from the side in which the Cl minus left, from that side also the OH minus can attack. And therefore, this possibility is say 50%, this possibility is say 50%. So you can get a product which is like your umbrella 50%, which is like your inverted umbrella 50%. So if the starting material is having all different groups, the products formed 50% is like object, 50% is like mirror image, 50% is optical isomer, D isomer, 50% is L isomer. This mixture of 50-50 is called racemic mixture. So in SN1 mechanism, if the starting material is chiral, where carbon is having all 4 different groups, the products usually are racemic mixtures. You will be asking me, sir, am I getting exactly 50% and 50%? Really, you may not get 50%, 50%, because the Cl is leaving from this side slowly. As still the husband is there and our memory is there, OH minus will hesitate to attack this side unless the Cl minus goes out. Because it takes a little bit time for Cl minus to go out into water, this side attack is a little less than this side attack. It means in SN1 mechanism, theoretically you should get racemic mixture, but really it is not strictly racemic mixture. One particular isomer, say D isomer, can be a little excess than the other. One particular isomer, maybe D or maybe L, one fellow is a little excess than the other. Are you very clear about it, sir? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Now
Yes,
let
sir.
us summarize. Simple alkyl halides like methyl chloride, like ethyl chloride, primary alkyl halides. The Cl is locked to a carbon that has many hydrogens. So there is a space for the OH minus to attack from backside. In tertiary alkyl halide, the carbon is locked to bulkier carbon chains in all these sides. Because there is a steric hindrance, the tertiary alkyl halide undergo SN1. SN1 is favored by polar photic solvents, whereas in SN2, we don't want ions to form. So we want to take a solvent which will not encourage the formation of ions. So you should take non-polar aprotic solvents. And always SN2 mechanism is for primary alkyl halides. SN1 mechanism is for tertiary alkyl halides. SN1 mechanism, the product is 50% D, 50% L. Whereas in SN2 mechanism, product is 100% inverted. Okay, you understand it very clearly. Yes, sir? Hello?
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
are you there? Sir, this is a
Yes.
wonderful subject that requires some more examination. We will be making many more examinations on this because it is a type of concept asked in advanced exams. And most of it may not be there in the textbook, but I would like to make a detailed discussion. So as long as you follow. Now your homework is try to read up to SN1, SN2 reaction mechanisms using your NCERT book today. If you complete it, tomorrow we further probe into it. So with this note, I want to give you a little bit of homework from your book. First homework is you have to read the NCERT all about SN1, SN2 mechanisms. Further homework is like you have to try to solve the. You have to read up to this page. Okay? You have to
Page
cover
number,
up
sir?
to this. Yes, sir.
Page
You
number, page
remember,
number.
you have to go up to example 10.6. Okay. Now, At the end of
We
the
can take
lesson,
on after where is the questions?
I don't know. You have to cover up to 10.6. This is 10.8, right? 10.8 also you can cover. Mind you that you try to do it. I will be explaining further in the next class. You have to read the NCERT book and cover up to 10.8 and then further. 10.9, 10.8, 10.7. 10.7, 10.8, 10.9. Are you seeing this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello? That is your homework. Thank you very much. Tomorrow I will be checking up whether you have done this. So I wish that we sail along and we propose to do a detailed job here. A
Sir,
really
you-
detailed job. Yes, sir?
Sir, you
Go
send
ahead.
that PDF in our group now.
What did you say?
Sir, can you send that PDF in the group?
Which video?
Sir, this 10 point.
You want me to send the homework in the group or you want me to post the homework in the group?
No, sir, the total PDF.
Video. Today's lecture,
PDF, sir, PDF.
the
PDF
textbook
file.
you don't have, the textbook PDF file. Okay? Okay?
Yes, sir.
I try to send a class. I think I have already sent. You can download yourself, man. But anyway, I will send. Okay? Right. Right. I'll do it. Don't worry. Bye. Thank you very much for staying with us.
Thank